Yikes. Oh my. Hey, babe. What is going on, everybody? What is up? What's going on? Oh my. Well, let me know that you guys can hear me very clearly down in the chat. Your girl does have on a different mic today. Although it may look the same, girl, it's different. So just let me know that you guys can hear me. What's up, everybody over here on TikTok? We are going to be talking about the incident between, I'm going to say Chris Brown too, child. Chris Rock and Will Smith. Okay, so if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, come on over to YouTube. The link is in the bio. Okay, let's see here. You guys, this is messy. Listen, I had to come to you guys this morning with a coffee break. Okay, I hope you guys have your coffee. If you're having a little coffee break, scoot back from your desk. If you're at work, scoot back, step outside, slide out for a second. Let them know you're going to get some coffee. Okay. We just here for a quick little coffee break, everybody. Okay, like I said, what's up, everybody over here on TikTok? We're talking about the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident. If you'd like to be a part of the conversation, we are currently over here on YouTube. The link is in the bio, okay? Because, girl, like I said, y'all, this is messy. Let's go ahead and talk about this, y'all. I woke up this morning. A shout out to the OLFP. Shout out to y'all. Girl, I woke up. First of all, I wasn't watching no Oscars. Let's get this out of the way. I wasn't watching no Oscars last night. Because I actually forgot that they were coming on. That's why. And me, my son, and my man, we was watching a movie, girl, that I felt, y'all, I'm good for falling asleep on some shit, period. Girl, I have fallen asleep on every Snowfall episode. Let's be clear. But anyway, girl, I was asleep. Okay. So I didn't know nothing about this. But when I woke up this morning, bright and early, okay, I see I have a message from the ladies. They were like, have you been caught up on Mr. Will? And I'm like, girl, what the hell? What's up with Will? And to my surprise, oh my, things got very heated. Very, very, very heated last night. Okay. So I have some things here. Okay. Last night there was an incident that took place. Now, y'all know the Oscars, like I said, that came on last night. Will Smith was one of the nominees to receive an award for Oscar. Chris Rock, I don't think he hosted. I'm not sure if he hosted the Oscars, but what I do know is he was getting ready to present the nominees for, I guess, best documentary or something like that. Let me go ahead and cut this off. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So he was presenting something for best documentary, right? So when he did this, he decided that he was going to, take shots at people in the crowd, which is what comedians do. Okay, comedians take shots. All right. And I guess that shot that he sent towards Jada hurt a bit more than expected, causing Will to walk up. Actually, I'm going to play the audio real quick so that you guys can hear exactly what it is that the joke was. Because he talked about a white couple at first, but he didn't attack them. Right. The joke he made about the white people was, I guess the husband and the wife or somebody, they were up for Oscars, both of them. But if she doesn't win in her category, the other guy feels like he can't win, So that was what that joke was about. But I'm going to play it. Let me make sure I have the right one. And this is when Will decide he's going to walk up there and, he about that action. So go ahead and check this out.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was Greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Well, he was right, because I was like, oh, wow, okay? Because that slap made me think the same thing, Chris, okay? You got slapped and said, oh, wow. I said the same damn thing. Oh, wow. We doing it like that down at the Oscars, baby? What's up, everybody over here on TikTok yet again? We're over here talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock, okay? And the incident that took place on the stage of the Oscars in front of millions of people, okay? So if you guys would like to be a part of the conversation, come on over to YouTube. The link is in the bio. But girl, this, like I said, was messy. I did make me a few notes of things that I kind of wanted to chit-chatty patty about, okay? I've been seeing a lot of comments and things on social media where people are, it seems like it's split, right? It seems like it's split. It seems like a lot of people are like, you're so disrespectful, Will. You shouldn't have took your ass on that stage out of line. He should have been kicked out. And then you got some other folks over here like, fuck this shit, slap that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you can protect your mother wife at all costs. I don't care what girl, it's a lot. It is, okay? You got the people over here completely split. Let me tell y'all what his son said after the slap was heard around the world. Do you hear me, girl? First of all, I have to go back. And you know what? Let me add this. Let me see if I have it. I hope I still have it, because I need y'all to see the precision in this slap for me. Okay? It was, girl, I thought it was a dance move, okay? It looked like something out of damn house party. The way this man went back and hit the Matrix and Will was on some, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? Girl, I need y'all to, do you see this? Oh my. Oh, wow. Don't it look like a dance move? It ain't nobody finna tell me nothing different. It was definitely giving me house party. And yeah. Okay, but when Jaden ended up seeing this, and this is Will and Jaden's son, he came out and said this, and that's how we do it. Okay, you disrespect our mom, you disrespect my dad's wife, and then you gonna get touched. Listen, like, I don't be condoning all the foolishness, but putting your hands on folks and find people and stuff like that, bro. I don't be really with all of that action like that. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I have quite a few things to say, but I feel like for me, when I saw the slap, a lot of thoughts went through my head. Okay, I was feeling very like mixed feelings, confused a bit. I was thinking that I feel like Chris may have constantly spoke on Jada in numerous sectors, because the slap that he gave him without a warning and walked up there, you know what I'm saying? And just sat up there and just mollywopped, pow, this man, it made me feel like I told you it was on site. Didn't I tell you that? I told you to stop with my family. Didn't I tell you that? I told you I was going to be on your ass next time it happened. I ain't give a fuck where we was going to be at. Let me tell you how much I'm so rich that I don't give a fuck about these Oscars, okay? I'm finna tell you that right now, all right? What you're not finna do is disrespect the woman that's been by my side all these years. So for that, you're gonna have to see me, okay? It was giving me what that boy name is, Chris Bassett, all right, from Real Housewives of Potomac. You can disrespect your wife all you want to, but what you're not finna do is disrespect mine. Okay? Yikes. Oh my girl. I kind of felt a little bad for Chris. I'm not gonna lie. It's the embarrassment that came with it. It's the humiliation that came with it. I definitely felt a bit bad for him because he wasn't expecting that. But it did make me think, girl, was this staged? Because this is so out of character that we've seen Will Smith operate while at an award show. It made me be like, girl, was this staged? But then when you saw him sit down and he said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, I was like, oh, this is all Philly. This is all Philly, girl. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. This is all Philly. He had to let us know he's still from Philly. Please don't forget it. I'm still with the shits, okay? I may be hanging out with these other folks, however, and these rich people, but I still can get down like that. Understand me, all right? A lot of things that I kind of want to chit-chatty patty about. Okay, so we talked about Chris Rock, okay, presented the nominees for the best docu, right? He decided to crack on Jada. So he cracked on this white couple first, and then he ended up cracking on Jada by saying something about G.I. Jane. Like, hey, G.I. Jane 2, whatever. Can't wait to see it. Now, a lot of people keep glazing over the fact that Jada actually did not like that. Okay, I think that's a very sensitive topic for Jada because a lot of people don't know that she has alopecia. So her hair was falling out, which caused her, or it made her make a decision to cut all of her hair off. Not that she wanted to, like, who really want to, you know what I'm saying? All this hair, like, girl, I don't want to cut my hair off. You know, some women do, and they look gorgeous doing it. And I think Jada does as well. But I don't think that was her initial thing of what she wanted to do, which was cut all her hair off. So, yeah, he made that joke in very poor taste. Quick little laughter, but he also joked about Jada back in 2016 or whenever the last time he ended up hosting the Oscars or whatever award show, and he cracked on her talking about the fact that she was trying to boycott the Oscars because she didn't like the fact that Will wasn't nominated for something. And then he tried to relate her to Rihanna's panties. Okay, saying that he wasn't invited. So basically, therefore, saying that Jada wasn't invited. So I think that there have been some underlying things happening in Hollywood between Chris Rock and the Smith family, and they really don't like him for real. And it resulted in him slapping it out of them. And it sucks. And I don't know if y'all heard his acceptance speech. I do have it here, so I'll let you guys check that out as well. But when I heard him apologize, I didn't hear him say, "I'm sorry, Chris." I don't know if that was done on a tweet or something, but I'm going to play it for me to remember too, because I don't recall him even saying that, "Hey, Chris, I'm sorry." I did hear him say, "I apologize to the Academy. I apologize to my nominees," but I didn't hear him say, "Chris, I'm sorry that I had to slap you." You know what I'm saying? So I think that he meant that slap for real. So let me just play a little bit of this acceptance speech, because as I said, he went on and he did win an Oscar, girl. Only Will Smith, I'm sorry, okay? Only Will Smith, very serious situation, very comical situation at the same time. And it's like, only Will Smith can go on the stage, slap a bit, and win an award right afterwards. Bitch, let me play this. Cry, I ain't got time.
And the Oscar goes to...
Will Smith!
Oh, man. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. It's like, I want to be a vessel for love. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena. I just spit. I hope they didn't see that on TV. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena and the entire Williams family for entrusting me with your story. That's what I want to do. I want to be an ambassador of that kind of love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. To my mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friend. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment.
All right, I think I played everything, okay? I think you guys heard him apologize, but didn't apologize directly to, what's this man's name? Mr. Chris Rock, okay? Now, I don't know if he knew that Jada had alopecia. I don't know if he knew or if he didn't know. But I do think that oftentimes people make jokes, poor jokes at the expense of other people, and I know one will say that it's okay for him to do that because he's a comedian. And it is like, okay, so should comedians be conscious now or whatever? They've always, cracked jokes. That's always been the way that is being. But I also feel like, times are just changing as a whole, right? With the space that we're in now. Some things that we used to be able to do or y'all used to be able to do is starting to become problematic now. So they just gonna have to figure out a better way to get their jokes off and hee and ha ha or whatever. I also feel like people do that in general, not just comedians. And I know people would like to, differentiate comedians from regular people, but a lot of people like to make poor jokes. Or jokes in poor taste, like I said, at the expense of others. When I think about it, I keep going back to this, like Tracy Braxton, God rest her soul, as well as Chadwick Boseman. You know what I'm saying? So many people had a lot of things to say, and they probably had some jokes about them that we may not be privy to from some comedians, based on them, losing weight or whatnot, and come to find out that they got an illness. So it's like, I mean, maybe he could have been a bit more mindful. I don't know. I saw somebody said that there were a list of things he was told not to talk about, and he ignored that and still did what it is that he wants to do. And I could believe that, because I think that's how Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle is. You're not going to tell me what it is I can and cannot talk about. Like, that's the world of comedy that I come from. Okay, I come from way back then. Maybe the new people coming into comedy need to be more mindful, but that's how I operate. So you know what I'm saying. It sucks. Like I said, Will Smith went on to a large platform, which was out of organization, okay, out of order, child, and slapped the, do you hear me, out of Chris Rock. Okay, now as funny as it was, I definitely had mixed feelings, and I feel like I kind of talked about that a little bit. I felt like, Will, what are you doing? Okay, I felt like this was a very magical night for you, or it could have been, because at the time we didn't know that he was going to win the Oscar. I think he was in the running. Okay, wasn't sure, because he was up there with Denzel. He was in the category with Denzel. Okay, so we just don't know, girl. You know, but it was kind of like, what are you doing? But then on the flip, it's like, now come, we at the Oscars, Will. Now, Will. Okay, now y'all know y'all gonna have to put this in Bel Air at some point, girl. Just figure out which season, girl. I'm here for it. But anyway. Okay. Anyway, this was a magical night for you and your family. Okay. Jada did go on the platform not too long ago complaining about, you know, you not being nominated. Okay. As what Chris Rock said. And then here it is, you are actually nominated and could potentially win this award. And it's like, dang, that's what we doing. Right. But then at the same time, I did feel like, hey, that's that man's wife. Okay. At the end of the day. And if that was the way he chose to see fit to protect her in front of everybody, to let you know, I don't give a about this. Okay, period. Okay, whether I win this award or I don't, I'm still gonna be motherfucking Will Smith, and my money, what Nikki said, and my money is very long too. All right, so I will slap this out you. Please understand. Okay. So I understood that, wanting to protect your wife, wanting to, you know, we always talk about, you know, protecting Black women, protect Black women from these other Black men and these white men, protect them. And then when somebody protect them, then you upset about it. So are you upset because it's the stage and the platform that he chose to use because it's the Oscars, or which one is it? Let me know. Okay. If he would have done this on the stage of BET, how would y'all have felt about that? If he would have done it at the NAACP Awards, would you still have complained the same? I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you would have, you know, some people feel like it don't matter what stage he went on, he was out of line, he was wrong. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking a question. Hey, Miss Wanda, how are you? Love and Mary Huntsville. What else? Okay. I did see, you know, a lot of tweets about people talking SHI. We're going to talk about those in just a second. What else did I want to say? Oh, I saw where some of the tweets were people saying, talk SHI get hit. Let me actually bring up one. Dang, do I have it up here? I don't. Okay, I don't. I won't worry about it right now. But it was a particular tweet where it was like, I don't see that wrong with what Will did. You know what I'm saying? Talk, get hit. And it took me back to Real Housewives of Potomac, when that was what a lot of people said about the Candace and Monique situation. And I just feel like that doesn't always have to be the case, girl. Talk SHI and just get hit. There are other ways to like go about it, right? But for this situation, I do feel like there was a build up, and we've witnessed him coming after this man's wife. So it makes me wonder, if you'll do that publicly, what else has been happening, you know, behind the scenes, right? Yeah, not justifying him and what he did, but at the same time, that's his wife. Okay, and she decided to run. He decided to run up and do what he needed to do. So I can imagine what Jada would do if somebody was over there doing him like that. Okay, Will got tired of the SHI, and it seems like, I know they've been having the entanglement conversations, right? Entanglement. I don't even think this got nothing to do with the entanglement. Okay, it's probably like, all right, bet, I'm gonna let you slide. Y'all can talk all that talk about the sex stuff, whatever. Okay, because what y'all don't know is me and my wife are very open, and it ain't no cheating over here. We might have entanglements, but we're not cheating. We're gonna do what we want to do. Okay, but when you come over here and talk about my wife and her condition that's extremely, very, very sensitive to her, I'm a bitch. Period. And she looked so disgusted with what he said. And I think Will saw that. And ain't no telling what she probably had just went through prior to coming, because he's the only person, or one of, I'm not privy to how she truly feels. She could tell me, but he's the one that has to wake up to her and her emotions and different things she may go through with the fact that her hair isn't growing and she's losing hair. And you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's there that has to witness those different phases of her. So it was what it was. I bet you won't be no more G.I. Jane jokes no more, honey, or it's gonna be some G.I. slaps Girl, what else did I want to say about this situation? What else? Yeah. So Chris Rock, okay. I do think that Chris Rock could have pressed charges. When I saw it, I said, "Oh, Will, do you know who I saw this? If this man pressed charges on you, baby, you gone for a good little cute minute." I don't think he's going to do that though. I think he's gonna keep it cute or whatever. He might be like, "Baby, you can pay me under the table though. Go ahead and pay me under the table." I don't know. I don't think he's gonna take it to the extreme as Will took it. But then also, I have to. This is like kind of like a switch gears a little bit. As much as we're speaking on Will's reaction, ain't nobody gonna talk about the fact that he joked on this woman and insulted this woman. And so nobody's gonna talk about what Chris Rock said though. Nobody, like, you joked on the white people, and when you did that, you kept it extremely cute. But then when you get over here to Miss Jada, and it was just that simple joke, what? Now Will tried to laugh it off, but I think when he saw Jada's face, it just like it sent him. Like I told this, I was gonna knock his ass out. I got you, baby. I don't give a fuck to come back to these fake ass Oscars anyway. All right. What else? Getting back to Chris Rock, okay. I thought he could have probably pressed charges or whatnot, and I don't think he's gonna really do that. He definitely got the proof in the ground, so if he was gonna do that, because that was assault. Okay, Mr. Will, that was assault. Okay. Chris Rock, he did not read the room, but then the question becomes, was he entitled to read the room when he is a comedian? And that's really, that's what he does. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. A lot of times, like I said, people like to crack jokes regardless of how it may offend someone else. And that could just be somebody's breaking point. You just don't know. And that was his breaking point. I thought it was interesting that they did not escort Will out or relocate him, right? Because they knew he was there for an award. I'm surprised they did not relocate him. And the fact that he was not escorted out or relocated, for me, made me think, could this be staged possibly? Like, is this like, girl, could this be like, huh? Because first of all, he had a clear eye view to the stage. So Will Packer, I mean, I would want to think that this wasn't like a stage situation. It was so out of order, so out of character, that it made me think that. And the fact that he wasn't moved. So, I mean, I would want to believe that with Will Packer having control of the show this time around, who would want that stain attached to them, right? So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't, but then some part I'm still going back to the thoughts of, girl, where's it though? Girl, what's this shit? Stage? Because this don't even seem normal. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he damn sure didn't apologize to Mr. Chris Rock. So, and he told him more than one time, keep my wife's name out your mouth. So it was real. It was serious, honey. What else? I think that's all, but let's get into some other little comments that people had to say. Primarily Miss Nikki Gilbert. She's been vocal about this situation, and this is what she had to say over on social media. She says, I understand it's the Oscars, so everyone is so appalled, but where is the outrage for the daily abuse women in this industry endure that leads to mental health issues and depression? Where is the outrage when it leads to them jumping off of buildings? Where is the outrage over the salaries Will Smith had to negotiate for the cast, or the Supreme Court justice nominee who had to sit through a public hazing ? People are so appalled that someone finally stood up and said enough. Yeah, he could have handled it quietly, but some things need to be loud. Okay, the disrespect was loud, and so the response was just as loud. Okay, yeah, he could have quietly handled it or whatnot, but honestly, it's long overdue. People have been silent to the BS in this business, and if it took a slap to wake people up. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, and that is from Miss Nikki Gilbert. Now let's go ahead and check out some of these comments of what people had to say. Someone says he's human, so shut the hell up. He's been criticized for so long to the point people get tired of being joked on. There comes a point in life when enough is enough. It was deeper than just a joke that most people fail to realize. Okay, someone else goes on to say, I swear people with platforms always feel they have to speak on everything. Someone else says he felt he had to protect his wife. Jada be putting him in these situations anyway. People feel they can say anything about their relationship now. Well, keep in mind, sir, the comment was not about the relationship, okay? It was about her hair. Okay. And then someone else goes on to say, stop. Well, let me go to the bottom part. She says, instead of spending so much time criticizing Will's response, might the greater lesson be emphasizing not giving people something to respond to, which is what I think people are overlooking. Okay. Had Chris Rock not given them something, maybe he wouldn't have got a response, child. But hey, I'm not Will. Okay. She goes on to say, you don't get to harm and humiliate people and then dictate the response. Okay. Also, she goes on to say, stop saying how fiercely Black women need to be protected, then complaining that the protection needs to have a respectful time and a place. I said, ooh. Okay. All right. I was here for that one, girl. Miss Girl said, stop telling people. Stop telling them that. Okay, stop saying protect Black women and all this other stuff and then trying to limit when and where and how it should happen and where it should take place. Okay, so I ain't saying Will should have walked up on that stage and hit that man. Okay, I'm not saying he should have done that at all. Okay, Will, pop. All right, you were out of order. However, protect your wife. Because I damn sure would want my husband to protect me in the same fashion. If you're in this video, go ahead. If you're watching the live and you're enjoying it, I can tell that you are. We have over 800, 900 people in the chat. So go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. Okay. Thank you so much. I think it was like a super chat somewhere down here. I'm trying to get to it, y'all. Girl, y'all always going up in the comments. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. It's so many things to say. So many different feelings. I see everybody's kind of mixed. You got some people saying he all out wrong, and then you got some people feeling like, hey, you know, I see what Omarion said. I feel no ways. I feel no ways. Okay. What's up, Sabby? Thank you so much for the super chat. I had mixed feelings. I saw the Oscars with my sister. I was thinking of that video with the guy that punched the kangaroo. Chris was stunned. He was definitely stunned. He was thrown off track, and I would have been stunned too. Okay, I would have been stunned too. Ooh, he tried to play it off so well. He kept his hands behind his back. Talk about some damn, oh, wow. Now, it really could have went left. Had Chris turned around and Babaloo bopped him back, then they could have been tussling, okay, on the stage. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this was, listen, every time, I just keep going back to, girl, what's this staged? Because I'm still kind of in disbelief that this actually happened. Right. Let me see what else you guys are saying. I think Chris got the brunt of the anger Will felt from everybody joking about his wife in marriage the last couple of years. I don't know, Kimmy, not saying you're wrong. You could be right. But I don't know. I think it's been the things that Chris Rock has said about his wife over the years. So he probably got the brunt of the things that he said. But I don't know if it's been so much of everybody else, even though he did cry in his speech and says, you know, being in this position, you do have to take the abuse of the public. Right, as they speak on you directly and your family. Okay, thank you so much, Amadu, for the super chat. It was building up from years he and Jada been ridiculed. Okay, and I think there was one more down here that I was trying to get to real quick, like. But yeah, y'all, the slap that was literally seen and heard around the world, because you literally heard that slap. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I damn sure I was like, ooh, girl, did you hear that? Let me go back and rewind. Let me go back and rewind. That man walked up there so casual, slapped this man and turned around and walked back like he just knew he wasn't going to hit him back. Y'all let me know if y'all think this could have been staged. And let me tell you, anybody saying anything about like, this is such a disgrace, this is the Oscars. Well, then why is the Oscars and other platforms making this the pivotal moment? Right? Yeah, it was something that was like, oh my God, but I think the Oscars is eating this up. Everybody loves a little bit of drama. Right. And y'all know people have been boycotting the Oscars. The viewer count has been low because they ain't really been nominating us and all that other stuff. So now they're getting that attention. They're going to ride this fucking moment as long as they can in hopes that people are going to come back and watch it next year. OK, watch it next year so they can get a coin and get these investors to pay more money into these commercials and stuff. Hello. So, yeah. Everything got like a little scheme and something hooked up in there, girl. Let me see where I can't, girl, I'm trying to find it, honey. Y'all is going up in the comments, though. That's what it is for me. And what it was, I think it has been a buildup, and he couldn't slap Laverne Cox. Good night. No, he couldn't slap Laverne Cox. But this is, I guess, kind of the stuff that Biblical was saying. You got to be mindful. Like when you're on the red carpet, he might not go back to Laverne Cox. He might not. I don't know. And then again, he might. But then his people could have been the ones that could have been more offended than him, because as they guided him on the red carpet, they could choose to skip her altogether. And he could possibly not even make that decision. I don't know. People keep thinking that it has something to do with the entanglement. And I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. I'm just saying in my thoughts, I feel like it's been something Chris Rock did directly. That's what I think. I think it's Chris Rock himself. He's the one that's problematic. And Will was like, okay. And it made me wonder, like the way he, like when I watched some of the clips and stuff from the past, I'm just like, dude, did you like Jada at some point? Was you trying to date her at some point or something? And she ended up choosing up on somebody else or something? Like, out of all the people that boycotted the thing, why would you have to bring her name up and then relate her back to Rihanna's or yourself or whatever to Rihanna's pennies? Like, what is that? What was that? Thank you so much, Obi, for the super chat. Describe the comedian on stage as a quote-unquote bully, but the real quote-unquote clown was the actor who decides to sabotage his career by choosing violence on such a public platform and accept no consequences or outrage. Thank you so much for your super chat, Obi. We'll have to see in time. I'm one of the people that believe ain't too much or nothing gonna happen with Will. I don't. He's still receiving love from like the likes of Denzel Washington. You got Tyler Perry over here loving him. You had Jason Momoa. Hey Jason. Hey Jason. When I saw Jason up there, he was looking good, girl. He stood up there and we was kind of like, oh, I wish I was Lupita. But anyway, girl. Yeah, he got a standing ovation. Still got a lot of support from people. Okay. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Only time will tell whether or not he's truly going to be affected by this. Right. We'll just have to wait and see. I feel like I feel like ain't too much gonna happen to him. I really don't. But you never know. You never know. I feel like if he does go quietly, I feel like if he doesn't get any work, I feel like it's going to be a choice on him to go quietly and fall back, because in honesty, I do believe Will don't have to work. I think he just loves the art of acting, so he continues to do it, but I don't think it's something he gotta do. Right? But those are just my thoughts, child. But watch what I tell you. Jada gonna open up the red table for Will to come back to the table to share that moment, to speak on that moment, address that moment, and move forward. And probably gonna bring Chris Rock up there too, so they can make amends and you know, everybody just push forward and move on. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see, honey. Oh, the comments are so mixed. Oh my God, y'all. The comments are so mixed. Now, I have another question, right? Thank you so much, lady, for the super chat. Not my monkey, not my circus. Hello, put some ice in that, okay? Or put some ice on that. My question is this for you guys. I want to know. If it was not Will Smith that walked onto that stage and slapped Chris Rock, and you know, Will Smith is like a favorite actor, right? Of a ton of people, right? He's a very likable guy, very fun guy for the most part, okay? We haven't really heard a whole lot of scandals about Will Smith aside from like the blow up with the entanglement situation, right? With Jada and him. So my question is, if it wasn't him walking on that stage and it was someone else, like, let's see. Who else up there with Will? Jamie Foxx. If Jamie Foxx would have went up there and slapped the dogs out of Chris, would y'all have felt the same way? For the people that's team Will. He talked about Jamie Foxx's significant other. Or if 50 Cent, girl, let me not say 50 Cent, because why do I feel like it's expected? I feel like that 50 Cent will definitely be with the SHI. Like, I ain't one of these mother. So let me not retract that. Okay. But I want to hear you all's thoughts about if it was somebody like Jamie Foxx that walked up there and laid hands, would you all have felt the same exact way as you feel now? Thank you so much for the super chat, Jersey, J Jersey girl. They never addressed their marriage details until August, and the mainstream media started talking. I think it's a stunt. They are all actors. I'm not going to lie. When I saw him over there crying, it was like I kind of teared up with him. But I'll be honest, I was like, now, Will, you can cry on cue now, you know. You can. We haven't forgotten about that. Okay. What's up, I Am Legend? So could this possibly be a stunt or anything? That's still in the back of my mind. Okay, somebody on TikTok says, I seen the LA County Police said Chris Rock refused to press charges, but if you wanted to later, he could. Gotcha. Okay, so if he wanted to later, he could still. Yeah, because I think that things have like a certain like jurisdiction or certain time frame that you have to file something, right? But he may try and get the issue rectified or something like that. You know, girl. This was crazy. Let me get down here to see what y'all said about, you know, my question. And also, are people just appalled because this was the Oscars? If this would have happened at BET, how would y'all have felt? Baby, Lupita's facial expressions when this was happening was America's. Because at first it was funny, and then when you see him go, okay? When you see him tell him to shut that, don't say, keep my wife's name out your mouth. I saw she took that glance at Jada like, okay, girl, let me not say nothing. Baby, it's so sad because Mr. Chris didn't know what the hell to do. He did the best that he could by keeping the show going, okay? He definitely kept the show going. Now he did. I listened to Charlamagne over there on Breakfast Club. Charlamagne, shut up, okay? But you gotta love Charlamagne because I couldn't stand Charlamagne at one point, but I definitely like Charlamagne. But he was trying to say, well, that didn't bother Chris at all. Chris just kept it moving. Chris just went on about his business. It was like he didn't even sweat because he's a real professional. And I'm like, Charlamagne, how dare you have me up here agreeing with DJ Envy? How dare you? Okay, DJ Envy was like, no, he did. Homeboy was razzled and bedazzled. Like he definitely, I'm like, who wouldn't be? After you got slapped and the hand literally went down, like I showed y'all the picture. It looked like it was a damn dance move from House Party. Absolutely. So, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, Chris hit the matrix for a second. Like, let's be honest here. Okay, I would be razzled and bedazzled like, whoa, did that just happen? We're on the stage. Okay, cameras are still rolling. Wow. I would have been saying wow quite a few times as I get my next train of thought so we can go into it. The man says, well, wow, we're here in the theater. We're in the theater for documentary to present the best documentary. I said, I know, pull it together, honey. Okay, he was definitely razzled and bedazzled, but he did the best that he could, okay? Did the best that he could, and he kept it moving. All right, so, yep, and I'd expected more from Jamie. So you would be outraged if it was Jamie, okay? Gemini said you would. So nope, you wouldn't be. You wouldn't be outraged if it was him. Somebody said yes, I would have felt the way the same, okay, if it were Jamie. So too blessed. So are you? Your team Will, right? So you would have felt the same way. So if Jamie would have got up there and slapped him, you would have felt like he in his right. He's very much so within his right. I do think he could have, caught up with him, had a conversation or something after the award show. After the award show. Right? I'm sorry, but that's the summary of the Oscars. We only heard about that. The ish was boring then. Listen, a lot of people say they didn't even know the Oscars was on or what was happening with the Oscars until they saw this right here. Okay, so Will Smith is definitely, not only is he going viral, but he's helping the Oscars go viral. Try. If Will Smith had slapped Ricky Gervais, the police would have swarmed him. I would believe so. Because Ricky sound like he ain't black. So there's that. Somebody said, yep, stop talking mess and do your research before you say random things. Now, a lot of the comedians do write they jokes and stuff. So if he had time to write the joke, then I probably would have thought maybe he did have some time to, like, check into it just a little bit. And then some comedians don't. They just go off the dome and they just keep it pushing. And you know what was so funny? When I think about the audio, right? When I think about it, and when he said the joke about Jada, a lot of people said, ooh, or whatever like that. And he even knew, now that I think about it, people not bringing attention to this, he knew he was wrong, because he said, that was a good one. That was a good one, right? So he knew from the response of the audience that he really was out of order. So Will said, I got you. I've been told you I was on your ass, okay? I told you it was on site mean anyway. Okay, so he got in his DaBaby mode. He got in his DaBaby mode and decided that he was going to pimp slap someone. Has the Oscars come out with a statement overall regarding the incident? Because I'm just thinking about, how like they bleep out stuff. The fact that they had to, like, on screen bleep out what he was saying to him, and then turn around and, people are now uploading the true audio of what was being said. Don't they get fined for stuff like that? So if they get fined for anything like that, like have they spoken out? Y'all let me know, because I've been up here with y'all. So I haven't been able to see whether or not they've responded and, gave a statement about this situation. If Slap the Taste was a person, okay? If Slap the Taste was a person. Let me see. Not Chris cried in the car. No, not Banana Full. I'm not saying Jamie cracking. I'm not saying Jamie being in the place of Chris. I'm saying Jamie being in the place of Will. If Jamie was in a position of Will and Chris was speaking on his significant other and he responded by slapping him, would you guys feel, the same way? Like, would you still be team Will, team Jamie, or what? There's a lot of team Wills in here, actually. Somebody said team Fresh Prince. Try team Bel Air. The new version, because I don't know what that was he gave us last night. I'm over here on Peacock. I'm on Peacock, child. Let me see. I think there were like 2 super chats, and I'm trying to get to them. Okay, there's one. All right, thank you so much, Alicia, for the super chat. If Black men start going around protecting their wives and Black women, then they will be in jail or worse. Hashtag protect Black women and protect Black men. Okay, some people argue the fact that you can protect them without being as violent. So y'all think he should have just, pulled them to the side, cursed them out real quick, like, don't you ever dare. When, girl? Will slapped a white reporter? When? Let me know. I didn't know he did all that now. Now I'm gonna need some proof with that. Thank you so much, lady, for the super chat. Will upstaged the entire Oscars. My cousin won an Oscar last night. We didn't even hear her name. Who's your cousin? Will Smith is now the Oscars. Who's your cousin? Congratulations to your cousin. But yeah, he's definitely the talk of the town, child. I don't even think we heard the man that won the damn documentary, because everybody was talking about this slap and how he turned around and just casually walked to his seat like life was grand. And it was grand, because he ended up winning an Oscar shortly after that. Girl, only Will can get up there and slap a hoe and turn around and win an Oscar. I have not seen Nikki's response about it. What did Nikki say? Let me see is she on Twitter? Because y'all know that's where Nikki put most of her thoughts at, over there on Twitter. So let me see if Miss Nikki has some things to say about this situation. Okay. And that's going to be interesting to hear what she says. She probably don't condone that behavior. I don't know, because y'all remember Cardi had threw a shoe at her at the Met Gala. So she'd probably be like, that's not how you handle that situation, sir. But I don't know. You know, because Nikki did just do a whole, a rant about protecting Black men and stuff and how much they're loved and they're appreciated. So we don't know. Okay. It's loading. It's a bit slow, but we're going to get there. Okay. It's slowly coming up. You think he should? You think Chris Rock should sue Will? And the Oscars, where was the security? Interesting. I think the security, if they did have it, was probably for the outsiders, right? People trying to get to the actors, because that's probably, like I don't know if they've ever experienced anything like this in their past. They probably just expected everybody to operate in a very professional realm, right? Okay, so is this it? Okay, Nicki Minaj says, imagine what it must feel like to be losing your hair to the point where you have to shave it bald. You think that's easy to deal with for anyone? You don't think she's cried about that many times? 2022, y'all gonna have to see these men about those jokes you made about their wives. Everybody not gonna sit up here and play with y'all. What else did she say? She says, I love Chris Rock. I don't think he would have made that joke had he known what Jada recently shared. But between him and the whole team at the Oscars, you mean to tell me not one of y'all heard this woman just share this heartbreaking story? Hashtag come on, son, is what Nikki says. All right. She also went on to say, here's the thing, and this is such an amazing eye-opening example. So she ended up tweeting something, continued to the last and final tweet. She says, the husband gets a front row seat to his wife's pain. Ooh. He's the one consoling her, drying her tears behind closed doors. I mentioned that when those cameras go off, social media has made people feel that these quote unquote husbands won't ever run into them in real life. She says, you just got to witness in real time what happens in a man's soul when he looks over to the woman he loves and see her holding back tears from a little joke at her expense. Okay. This is what any and every real man feels in that instant. While y'all seeing the joke, he's seeing her pain. Okay, girl. Okay. That's what Miss Nikki said. I can't say that I disagree with her 100%. I can't. I told y'all I got mixed feelings about this. I told y'all, if you watched the video, you saw that Jada was not happy about this. She looked like she was in utter disgust, and it was like, I can't stand this. You know what I'm saying? And people laughing at it, thinking like, ha ha ha. And some people like, ooh. And then he talking about, that was a good one. That was a good one. Now, you know it wasn't a good one. The fact that you had to take a second after you said it. Yikes. And then you had to see him for it. Either way, good luck. Oh, my child. Oh, my girl. Where the baby? LOL. Nah, Will went slow. No backup needed. Oh, you meant solo? Yes. Okay, you right. I'm gonna get to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, CCL Free. So that's the only thing they said, is that they don't condone violence, and that was it. Child, that be everybody go to, huh? We don't condone the violence. Hey, Zeus, how are you? And be back the next time. Okay. You don't condone violence, but you out here giving out awards for violence that's in movies. Okay. I guess, you know what I'm saying? This just happened to be real time, girl. Real time in reality. I guess it hits different when it's in a film. Let's keep going. Let's see. Again, if you're watching, over 800 people in the chat, you've been hanging out, you've been enjoying the video, please be sure to hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead and do that as well. Shout out to the people over here on TikTok. Okay, we're over here on YouTube, so if you'd like to be a part of this conversation, come on over. The link is in the bio. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm Team Will, but I definitely get some money out of him if he slapped me. I'm with you, Lauren, girl. We see each other. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I may like you. You might be great and everything, but you don't have to run it. You can run it. Give me a little coin. Give me a little hush money. Give me a little hush money, and give me a little roll or something. Okay, we can do a parody or whatnot. Between Will and Cory Booker, Malcolm X would be proud. Black women being the most disrespected. Okay. Thank you so much for that, QT, over here on TikTok. I appreciate you. Right. That was very embarrassing. It was very, very, very embarrassing. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the super chat. I appreciate you. The super sticker. Thank you so much. He slapped a white French reporter because he tried to kiss him on the mouth. Oh, you know what? I don't remember the slap, but I think I remember that situation when the man tried to kiss him. But I'm glad you told me it's on YouTube, so I'll definitely try to go and check that out, okay? Let me see what else. Let me see what else we got. Let me see what else we got over here, girl. I saw somebody else did a the academy. I feel yeah. So when CCF Free said they just say they don't condone violence, like they just say they don't condone violence. They didn't condemn Will. So yeah, thanks Carrie for the comment. Jamie, the academy statement was weak. They don't care. Listen, girl, they capitalizing off this moment. Girl, they trying to redeem themselves from all the times people wasn't watching this. Okay. Yeah, I know they getting fined, baby. Will Thomas, I hope they invite me back. Why I feel like they are. I feel like they will. If he got another film coming out, because he could have filmed some stuff like maybe a year or two ago and it's just not going to be coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if they did invite him back. Now, the question is whether he would get another nominee. The question is whether he'll get another award. Okay. Girl, y'all is messy. I'm reading these comments. I'm just trying to get to a super chat, but y'all over here, girl, the comments is comical as hell. Are y'all reading this? Thank you so much, CW, for the super chat. For the ones who disagree, if your man wouldn't protect you, just say that. Just say that. Baby, this is messy. Girl, I had to come to y'all this morning and say, girl, we got to have a coffee break. Girl, we got to take a time out and we got to have a conversation about this. We got to come talk about it. Will. Thank you so much, Steph, for the super chat. This is why I love you, Jamie. This was spot on. Yeah, Will could have done differently, but I'm going to get you where you said it. Protect Black women. Thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate you. And thank you for the super chat. What? Right. The Oscars taking what they can get, period. Taking what they can get. And I'm sure he's still very apologetic. But my question is, did you apologize to Chris Rock? But it's just a muddy slope, y'all, I feel. Okay. Because does Chris Rock, when he cracks these jokes on people, does he ever go back and apologize to those folks? Like, I apologize. I'm just a comedian. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or anything like that. But like, does he go and apologize to people for the attacks he gives when he cracks these jokes? Him or any comedian? Do they go behind the scenes and apologize? Ain't no telling what these folks going through. I wonder, girl. I do think they should have a sit down. I'll be here for it. Have a sit down, talk it out. Okay, us Black men can check you. However, we can, I guess, come back and have a conversation about it and move on. Now, imagine, this is the stuff that I feel Pops was talking about on Friday, okay? By using your hands instead of resorting to and people. Y'all need to probably learn. Y'all probably could learn something from Will just a little bit. Go out there and slap her bitch. Okay, instead of trying to take people's lives, let them live. Okay, live to see another day. Maybe a little bit of embarrassment, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me see what else y'all saying. He said that. He said on Twitter last night when he apologized to Jada, then they can talk. Well. Okay. Steph says, no, Chris knew he was dead wrong after he said what he said. You see that he figured that out when he saw Jada look on her face. Okay. I'm glad you brought that to my attention because she definitely was disgusted. And I didn't even think about him looking directly at her face as she was sitting from, right there in the front, clear eye view. So he definitely saw that. But I think it also was some of the laughs, but the groans or whatever from the people in the audience, knowing like, sir, you sure you want to do that? Talk about something. Nah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yikes, baby. What's up, Omar? Thank you so much for the super chat. Plus, can we give a shout out to the DJ? The music was good last night. Okay, shout out to the DJ. Shout out to Will Packer. I did not watch it, but I did hear that Beyonce opened up the show. She did like a live performance or something out there in California. So that's what's up. Okay, Beyonce clearly will come out for Will. She will, girl, not Will and Will. I just caught that. Will Packer behind the scenes, and then you got Will Smith in front. Girl, I cannot. That was definitely a willful night. It was the night of the wheels, honey. Well, that's all that I got. I just wanted to come and chit-chatty-patty with the people and get you all's thoughts. It's a lot of comments out here, a lot of people feeling ways, okay? Whether you're Team Will or you're not Team Will, you're entitled to feel however you want to feel. It's your opinion, you know? But just play nice in the streets, everybody, okay? Don't be going out here just, hitting the wheel, okay? Don't be going out here hitting the wheel on everybody. Some people you got to spin the block for. Chris definitely spent that block. But some people got to spin the block for. Okay. And some people just not worth it. All right. Be mindful. Be careful. That is all that I have. God damn it. Somebody sent another super chat. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and read it, honey. Let me get to it. Okay. I'm coming. Thank you so much, Dominique Lee. Dominique, where are you from? Because every time I see your name, I think of somebody I went to college with. So let me know. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chris said, watch his Netflix special and catch him on SNL for the rest of the year, making his coin off Will. Now, I did think about that. I said, now you gave him even more to talk about, okay? But it's going to be at his own expense, right? Because he got slapped the hell out of. So he's going to probably talk about that experience of himself getting slapped, not so much as Will slapping him. Does that make you see what I'm saying? I feel like he's going to be talking more about that. Thank you so much for the super chat of how he was feeling when Will came on the stage and slapped him. But okay. Girl, that was. He was hitting the wheel. Hitting a wheel, girl. Hitting a wheel. All right. Well, this was cute. This was cute. Someone on TikTok is saying they will continue to come at him because he's a superstar and he's a black man. Yes, so true. I don't know why he didn't, but it's done. Oh, you mean like as far as pressing charges or whatnot. But yeah, all right, you guys. Thank you all so much for joining, and I will catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.